Hey guys, it's Toy Hunter Tony here with episode 52 of this week's Top 10 Hot Collectibles. This week we're going to be, our top 10 will be comic books. I got some really cool comic books I wanted to share with you. Now I don't know if this video is coming to you before the end of the year or at the beginning of the year. Happy New Year. I hope you guys had a Happy New Year, or you're going to have a Happy New Year. I don't quite know when this video is going to post. But I wanted to say, ooh, check that out. That is a nice looking Marvel t-shirt. My wife got me a couple long sleeve shirts because it's getting colder in here. Yeah, hopefully you can't see my voice yet. The air in here when it starts getting cold during the winter hours. I started this series back in late winter, early spring, so I haven't really been out here when it's been really cold, but it's coming. This week's top 10, I do have some ratio books. I got some Spider-Man books that I wanted to get to you. Either at the end of the year or at the beginning of the year, but well, let's get to those top 10. Number 10 of this week's top 10 hot comic books is, oh, look at that. Hey, this is Amazing Spider-Man number 72. I pulled this out of Walmart 3-pack a couple episodes ago, and this is the AAPI. That's American Asian Pacific Islander cover. This is a beautiful cover by In-Huk Lee, and it goes between $10 and $15. Not bad, pulling that out of a Walmart 3-pack. Number 9 of this week's top 10 hot comic books is, look at that, that is Moon Knight number 3. This is the red cover. This also came out of a Walmart 3-pack, and this comic book goes between $15 and $25. So there are some valuable books still coming out of those Walmart 3-packs. Number 8 of this week's top 10 hot comic books is, look at that. That actually is Gwynham versus Carnage. This is David Nakayama. He does D period and then two initials, first initials of his last name. So he has a DNA when you see it on the cover. You know it's David Nakayama. And it's his variant for this book right here. I also pulled out of a Walmart 3-pack, and it goes between $15 and $25 also. Yeah, I was really disappointed I didn't get any of those, you know, high ratio variants in my last video. That's all the Walmart 3-packs that I could find this year or last year, depending on when the video is coming out. So I got some cool books out of that last grouping, and I wanted to share them with you. Number 7 of this week's top 10 hot comic books is, this is Amazing Spider-Man number 700. This is the second print. This is the tribute to Amazing Spider-Man 300 with that pose. And Doc Ock, his body was dying, and he was able to do a mind switch with Peter Parker. So Doc Ock takes over Spider-Man's body, and that creates, in this issue, and then that creates the Superior Spider-Man that has a run for a while. Also, Peter Parker's mind then goes into Doc Ock's body, and Doc Ock dies, trapping Peter Parker. I can't spoil it for you, but this book, if you can find it, it's a really cool book, and it goes between $15 and $30. Number 6 of this week's top 10 hot comic books is, this is Amazing Spider-Man number 12. This is the first appearance of Leopardo Spider-Man. Also, that's the Morlun family, and they hunt the spider totems. So this is a really cool book, and he may appear in the new Sony Across the Universe Spider-Man movie. That's why this book is starting to pique some people's interest, and it goes between $20 and $30 right now. Before we get to go into the top half of our top 10 this week, I wanted to say thank you for watching me here on YouTube. You can also find me on Instagram at toy_hunter_Tony, where each week I will post the top 10 with additional information on my Instagram account. And then also you can find me on www.toyhuntertony.com, where I have various items up there for you to peruse, in case you like to peruse. Guys, let's get to that top 5. Ooh! All our Marvel stuff is done. Spider-Man crossed $1 billion. Hawkeye ended the season of Christmas season, and we're getting ready to watch. If you haven't watched, you need to watch Boba Fett, the Bounty Hunter. That's coming out right here at the end of this year or at the end of last year, depending on when you're watching this video. But definitely, you got to check out Boba Fett. Number 5, this top 10 hot comic books is, look at that. That is Amazing Spider-Man 546. And the importance of this book is this is the first full appearance of Jackpot, who, if you did not know, is Mary Jane Parker. This is a great book, and it goes between $20 and $40. Number 4, this week's top 10 hot comic books is, look at that. That is Black Panther number 1. This is the 1 in 50 variant by Simone Bianchi, and it is the incentive variant, and it goes between $30 and $50. That is a really beautiful cover. Number 3 of this week's top 10 hot comic books is, look at that. Oh yeah, this is Gwynham versus Carnage, number 3. This is that David Nakayama variant cover, but this is the Virgin variant. I have no idea how I got this. I think this was one of those store exclusives that I kept telling you I was chasing to find. This book right here goes between $30 and $50. That is a gorgeous, gorgeous book. Number 2 of this week's top 10 hot comic books is, look at this, that is Avengers number 50. The legacy numbering is 750. There are some characters who die in this and setting up a huge storyline that's coming out over the Avengers in the next few issues. This is the Steve McNiven variant. That's very powerful. It looks like I got some glare on it, but that's actually Thor's hammer Mjolnir. My dog's outside barking, so if you hear that, my apologies. She wants in. This goes between $30 and $50. Number 1 of this week's top 10 hot comic books is, this is Amazing Spider-Man number 700. This is the regular cover, and this is the collage of Spider-Man, Venom, and villains and friends of supporting team of Spider-Man. This book right here goes between $40 and $75, and that is that story where Peter Parker dies, his consciousness dies in Doc Ock's body, and Doc Ock's consciousness lives on in Spider-Man, creating the superior Spider-Man, which was a really interesting run. That was a beautiful number 1. Each week, you know, I've got the top 10 comics or toys, but I always pull off a bonus. I do have a bonus for you this week. This week's bonus, look at this. This is Marvel Team Up number 14. This has got Invincible and Spider-Man, and this book right here is really hot. This is on Amazon Prime right now. Watching those episodes is really crazy, and the new season's coming out, so the renewed interest in the Invincible comic books have gone up a lot here in the last year or so, and with Spider-Man being hot, this book right here is the one to get. It goes between $100 and $150. That is a nice bonus book. Hey, this week's hunt totals over $542. It was a great week. Hey guys, we're going to start our new year. We're going to bring you a bunch of cool stuff, and I can't wait to get to you some really cool stuff. I lost my train of thought. I like this shirt, and I'm just looking at it. And if I start getting entranced and I'm staring at my shirt, you know, it's a really good shirt. But guys, I can't wait to get with you some new product and some really cool finds that I have set up for the next video. We'll see you on the next hunt. Bye-bye.